Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your favorite freight dispatch trainer, Antoine West. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. If you're looking for freight dispatch training, Airbnb training, or cryptocurrency training, make sure you guys go to my website, antoinewest.biz. You can also go to my website to get 30 days free of DAT Load Board. DAT Load Board is the United States leading load board. It is the load board with the most loads on it out of all other load boards in the United States. So make sure you go to my website, antoinewest.biz, to get 30 days free of DAT Load Board. And one thing you guys have to realize, the thing about business, if you want to be successful in business or just be successful in life, it's all about being tactical. You know, you have to be tactical about how you go about things. So one thing that I did when I first started my company is I got DAT Load Board. Back then I had to pay for my first 30 days, but with my access on my website, antoinewest.biz, you're going to get 30 days for free. And then, like I said, be tactical. Download that load board and then put a truck and trailer into the load board, select a city, and go through that load board like it's the real deal. You know, you want to do everything as close as possible to the real deal as you can. You know, you want to train like you fight. You know, that's a term that I first learned in the United States military. You want to train like you fight. And in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys how to go ahead and get your freight dispatch business started. But you guys need to realize, you know, there's really dire times out there for the transportation industry. You can see from shortages on the shelves, you know, truck driver shortage, you know, chip shortage, and, you know, I believe that's going to get a lot worse here soon. And you have to realize, you know, a lot of times now, what's happening in the trucking industry, everybody's worried about fuel costs. But I'm telling you, that's not what you need to be worried about.
The world's attention is on Ukraine and what Vladimir Putin will do next. This war is affecting each one of us. Inflation is rising, shortages are growing, and everyone is being forced to pick sides. Can our world afford another war right now? And there's a reason why I asked this question. China could be preparing for war. The target is Taiwan. The People's Liberation Army is making dangerous moves. It held military drills near Taiwan. Now, we know that China has been holding such drills for a while, but this time it's different. This time, the Chinese were practicing how to invade Taiwan.
You know, everything works off of supply and demand. I believe what happens in trucking, we get too micro with everything. We look too close in on the industry. But you have to realize this is the transportation industry. This is how food gets put on shelves. You know, all the products you see around you, you know, came to you on a truck. But then you have to think even deeper into how did it come to you on a truck? Yeah, of course the trucks needed fuel to get there, but also the trucks need semiconductor chips to get there also. You know, the trucks need a lot of different moving parts to make sure that your products get where they need to be. And if you're not paying attention to the world stage, that's one thing I want to draw your attention more into, the events that's going on in today's world. Wars going on, the war with Russia and Ukraine, you know, China threatening to invade Taiwan. I'm going to save that until a later video. I'm going to get more into that in a later video, but that's something that you need to keep on mind. And that's something that you need to keep on your mind, and it's something that's very, very important in the trucking industry, you know. So don't be so micro where you only think about, you know, getting clients and doing what you need to do for your small business that you're starting. You need to think macro. You're starting a small business, but you're starting it in this transportation industry. You know, the transportation industry is one of the largest industries in the United States. So it's a lot of money in this industry. So even though you're just getting started, it's a lot of money and it's a lot of moving parts. One quick tip I want to throw out there real fast. I have a lot of people comment on my YouTube videos and message me and say, hey, you know, some people say they're a single mom, or, you know, they've been down on their luck, or they don't have any money. You know, how can you make money without money? You know, but what I want you guys to understand is money, or more importantly, wealth all comes from thought. So if you're watching my videos, I'm making videos about the transportation industry. There's all types of problems in the transportation industry, in the logistics industry right now. You know, from coronavirus to the wars that's going on, we have a lot of problems in our supply chain. In our supply chain here in the United States and really across the world. You're asking how you can make money with no money, but you're watching videos about a major industry with a lot of money in the industry that has a lot of ongoing problems. So if you want to really hit it big, the only thing, you don't need money to make money. The only thing that you need to do is look within the industry and look at all the problems and then try to come up with a solution for the problem. And that's what gets you paid. That what is your value. You know, so any business, what a business does, a business solves a problem. You know, a business brings about a solution for a problem. So if you want to make a lot of money, the only thing you have to do is come up with a solution for a problem. And the bigger problem it is, the bigger solution that you will have to come up with, the more value that you would give to the industry and the more money that you would make. So what you're going to have to do, if you want to make money with no money, what you're going to do is get off your ass and stop asking how to do it and use your own willpower and start figuring out solutions. Basically, that's what you have to do. That's what any business owner does. That's what any business does. No matter how small or big the business is, no matter if that business is bringing in $100,000 in revenue per year or $100 million in revenue per year, they're solving a problem. So that's the only thing you have to do. No matter how much money you have, you just have to solve a problem. So like I said, we're going to talk about that more and more videos here soon, but I want to tell you guys how you can get your business started fast so you already have your business set up for what's about to come, because what's coming up, there's just going to be more money to make in transportation and more money to make in freight dispatching. So the first step to getting your freight dispatch business started, you need to think of a good company name. And I always tell people, when you're thinking of a company name, I wouldn't include the word dispatching in your name. I wouldn't say, you know, keep me loaded dispatching service. I wouldn't say high speed dispatching service. I wouldn't have dispatching service in the name. The reason why is dispatching is about 75% of owning a trucking business. So I know a lot of you guys that start dispatching businesses, you're also going to start a trucking business because you're going to just keep scaling your business like I did. So I would leave dispatch out your company name, and I would just start with a company name that you could have for your trucking business too, so you can keep that brand around, so you won't have to rebrand yourself, you know. So just keep the same values that you had when you first start your dispatch business. If you want to start a trucking business, just keep the same values and keep the same brand, and that just make it easier for you, to keep it going. So I would leave dispatch out the company name. So think of a good company name and then go to your state Secretary of State website. So whatever state you reside in, to make it easy, you're just going to Google. If you live in Florida, just Google Florida Secretary of State. If you live in Ohio Secretary of State. Go to the state's Secretary of State website. That's the main government website for your state. Go there, you'll see create a LLC or something to that effect. And each state is going to be different, but like I said, guys, you're going to be a business owner, so you're just going to have to figure this out. Go to the website. The wording might be a little difficult. The wording might be a little different depending on the state that you live in, but this is not going to be the hardest thing that you do as a business owner. So this is just something you have to execute on and get done basically as soon as possible if you want to own a business. So go to your state's Secretary of State website, find something to the effect like start an LLC, get your LLC started. There'll be step-by-step instructions that you'll follow to get it started. It's not a hard process. In most states, you're probably going to be done with it within 20 minutes. And then after that, you're going to wait on average about 3 to 5 business days for your LLC to be approved. After your LLC is approved, you're going to go to irs.gov to get your EIN number. So what your EIN number is basically a social security number attached to your business. You know, when you file taxes, when you apply for credit, when you do anything under your business's name, you're going to use that EIN number. So you're going to go to irs.gov and get your EIN number. Now you have your LLC and you have your EIN number. You have a legitimate business. The next step, and probably the hardest step that you're going to have to do, you're going to have to start marketing your business. You're going to have to start branding your business. So a lot of people have problems with this because a lot of people think, oh, I'm not ready yet, or, you know, I don't know if I have what it takes. And you start thinking all these different thoughts that's going to hold you back from marketing. But if you're having any problems with marketing, branding your company, getting your business name out there, I want you to go to my website, AntoineWest.biz. Specifically, take a look at my enhanced freight dispatching course. That's one of the ones that I like the most because it gives you 30 days of mentorship. And now in that course, I'm going to be building a website for you. I'm going to be building your own custom freight dispatching website because I do believe all dispatching businesses need a website now these days. It's 2022 and you want to be making money off the click of a link. You want people to be able to go to your website by clicking your link and sign up with your company there. You have to realize your customers, your potential customers, they're owner operators, they're out on the highway, they're out at the truck stop, and when they're, taking a look and looking for dispatchers, they're not sitting at home. So you want to make it easy for them, and you want to be able to give them information about your business without them having to search for it. So just by them being able to click on the link for your website and go there, they can read about your company and sign up there too. And after you get done with my training program, with my enhanced or my elite freight dispatch training programs, you're going to leave with your very own freight dispatching website. But if you guys need anything, make sure you go to my website, AntoineWest.biz. Also, make sure you send me a text message that says info to sign up for my weekly text message list to 407-698-3972. But I really appreciate you guys for watching this video. In an upcoming video, I'm going to talk more about the war in Ukraine and what China is doing in the Pacific Ocean and how it is going to affect us as American citizens and for trucking business owners and dispatch business owners. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that video. Go to my website if you need anything. I thank you so much for watching this video. Let's get it.